Today's horoscope, Pisces October 6, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You could feel a stronger desire for movement or variety today. As the day advances, a Mercury-Mars square comes into play, and it can make you feel rushed or pressured. Impatience can be an issue now, leading to poor decisions or conflicts. People may be very attached to their ideas now. Try not to take action on a matter too quickly and avoid sharp words with people you care about. Aim to avoid snap decisions. Instead, aim to use today's competitive energy to work on a productive project. Feeling on edge can be a complex state to turn into a positive, but it's also entirely possible with determination. You likely heard the first faint rumble of thunder on the very distant horizon. This began yesterday as mighty Mars, the planet of sex, drive, and passion, entered his pre-shadow phase. He will be moving back and forth primarily through your solar house of true love, romance, dating, fertility, and children, so you are sure to notice little frustrations cropping up in the weeks ahead around one of these themes. You are preparing for a karmic cycle, so listen to what your intuition is telling you before the storm clouds roll in. It is always best to be aware rather than run into the rain. A creative blockage could get in the way of your progress. It might become challenging to work on your passion projects when the pre-shadow period for Mars retrograde begins. You may struggle to find your motivation over the next few weeks. Since it could be easy to forget about your endeavors, you may want to set the intention to power through. Use this time to evaluate your current progress in your creative opportunities and passion projects. Give yourself time to work on each venture. Try not to rush your process if you want to stay motivated. You will feel pulled in many directions today. Be aware of what you feel and how you interpret the situations you find yourself in. Keep a certain distance about you so you get the best out of this transit. Balancing feelings with actions is an important skill to develop. Take your emotional energy to a home workout to process it and release it somatically. Magnified emotions are in store for you. Today's vibrations are forecasting a favorable hand to make things go the way you want concerning your projects or perhaps realizing an affair. You will have control of your professional universe and know how to get influential people on your side to help you get to your goal. In sum, you will be on cloud 9 today, so take advantage of it. Just in time for the weekend, the moon makes its only visit to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery while Venus is present. This occurs just as her positive alignment with Saturn peaks. In a few days, it will also align favorably with Mars in a playful and creative area of your chart. The moon is set to connect with all these elements over the coming days, offering a preview of what lies ahead. This activity will energize the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life 2 weeks before this professional year gains renewed momentum. The moon has returned for its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Venus, the planet of love, is here and the timing couldn't be better. These adventurous lunar vibes were always going to amplify Venus' mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, but it comes just as she is also getting some powerful outside support. Daily Planetary Overview. Let's take a moment to talk about those magical moments, the ones where everything suddenly seems to fall into place, as if the answer had been sitting there all along, just waiting for you to notice it. Have you ever been caught in the cycle of overthinking, weighing every possible angle, only for the solution to hit you out of the blue when you least expect it? That's the energy today has in store for you. You may find that the clarity you've been chasing arrives when you stop searching so hard for it. Often, the best ideas and insights come to us when we allow ourselves a moment to just be. It's like when you're trying to recall something, and the moment you stop trying, the answer pops right into your mind. Think back to a time when everything clicked for you, a moment when, after a lot of deliberation, the path forward suddenly became crystal clear. How did that feel? Was it a sense of relief, excitement, or even surprise? Share your story. It's likely that someone else is feeling stuck right now, and your experience could be the encouragement they need. Speaking of challenges, Today may bring some twists and turns that require you to be flexible. But think of these obstacles not as roadblocks but as part of the process, tasks to be completed with patience and determination. Have you ever set out on a path with one plan in mind, only to discover that you had to adjust your course along the way? Maybe that change ended up being the best thing that could have happened. Remember, success doesn't always come in a straight line. Life's journey often has detours, and that's perfectly okay. Those detours can be rich with lessons and unexpected blessings. If you've ever had a setback that later turned out to be a hidden blessing, share it with us. Your story could inspire someone who's facing a similar hurdle today. Sometimes, in our eagerness to get things done, we lose the joy in the process. Think about the last time you were so focused on checking items off your to-do list that you forgot to enjoy the journey. Today is a reminder to pace yourself and embrace the small moments along the way. Life isn't just about reaching the destination it's about finding meaning and satisfaction in the steps that lead you there. So, take a breath, give yourself permission to slow down, and enjoy the ride. Have you ever had one of those days where, on the surface, everything seems fine, but underneath, something just feels a euro off? It's like your emotions are out of sync with the world around you. You're not alone. We all experience those moments, and today's planetary alignments might be stirring up exactly that kind of energy. It can be confusing when your emotions don't quite match your circumstances, but remember it's okay to feel this way. You don't need to analyze every emotion or fix everything right away. Sometimes the best thing you can do is acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Let those feelings be, without trying to change them. Have you ever noticed how quickly a bad mood can pass when you stop fighting it and simply allow yourself to feel? Tension, frustration, or confusion can be fleeting if you don't resist them. Be kind and gentle with yourself today. These emotional ups and downs won't last forever, and on the other side of them, there's brighter energy waiting to fill your spirit. If you've experienced this kind of emotional ebb and flow before, how did you move through it? What tools or practices helped you come back into balance? Share with USA Euro. We'd love to hear your experiences. Whether it's taking time to meditate, talking with a friend, or simply giving yourself a quiet moment to reset, your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Remember, we're all navigating this journey together. Embrace each moment, trust that clarity will come when it's meant to, and know that you're exactly where you need to be right now. You've got this.